What's good, people? It's your boy, The Kitchen. Now, did I hear just what I think I heard?
I would come in for work extra just for that. He's such a great guest. He's so interesting. Um, he he's such a great guest. He's so interesting. He's smart, and I literally signed up for Patreon. I'm sorry for all this noise, y'all. I'm taking my
No,
son
we
to the
don't
No,
even
doctor.
hear
you're
the
good.
noise.
No, do you think? Do you
Oh,
think
okay,
you
cool,
good?
cool, cool. Um, I literally signed up for the Patreon to watch Umar last was it Thanksgiving or whatever. I literally bought it just for that.
What's good, people? It's your boy, The Kitchen. Yes, now what you just heard was Marc Lamont Hill. In fact, volunteer for when Dr. Umar makes his second appearance on the JBP. Which is very odd because you don't often hear the co-host volunteer for when somebody is about to make an appearance on the pod. Which is crazy to me. And this would actually be very, very interesting to see. And I say this because Dr. Umar and Marc Lamont Hill are very opinionated people. You either love them or you either hate them, but they both stand on their square. They're both very educated in their respective fields. And Mark also admitted that he is a fan of Dr. Umar and that he actually watched the first episode that he took part in on Patreon. So he paid for that. He was a paid patron. So if he turns up, and I'm not sure if Dr. Umar is turning up, Joe has actually said that he might turn up, but you know Joe. You have to take everything he says with a grain of salt. Don't believe 100% of what he says. But if he turns up, this could be very, very interesting because they do not share the same views. Because obviously Mark was with CNN and then he got fired from CNN because obviously he's very opinionated. He stands on his square. But so does Dr. Umar. So this will be a clash, if you will. And another thing that they do have in common is that they are both from the same place. Yes, they are both from Philadelphia. And Mark would actually go on to explain that they are from the same town and that they are familiar with the same people. And when I say people, I mean females. And I know what you're thinking, I know what you're thinking. How do you know this? You're lying. You're just talking to talk. No, he actually said this in the JBTV space. If you guys don't know Spaces, it's on Twitter. So yeah, follow me on Twitter at The Kitchen. But he said this on Spaces, and I have the proof.
Yeah.
We from we from the same city. We know the same people. We done dated the same girls. We done
Well, damn.
we the same age. I mean, it's
Damn,
hard.
Eskimo brothers.
Even
Oh
better.
yeah,
See,
this
but
is
that's
gonna
what
be
Joe and them was
electric.
talking about. They was
Yeah.
talking about
The smart
them
niggas got him.
educated
Oh,
baddies.
that bond is deep. Pause.
No, I mean I don't even mean on that tip. I just mean if two people that are in their mid 40s in the same city, you know what I'm saying? Like the circles are small in any city. If you ask two dudes from Brooklyn in the same neighborhood, yeah, I mean if they, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody's
He took
paths
your
cross. You
girl.
know what I
He
mean?
took your girl. You took his girl. None of that, right? Okay.
Nah,
All right.
nah, neither, neither,
They're just
neither, neither,
Eskimo
Just some
neither.
brothers.
Nobody took
overlap. Just
nobody
some
nothing.
overlap.
It could be
No,
some
no, 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 hold
overlap.
on.
So this could either go one or two ways. Now, in a perfect world, Dr. Umar comes to the pod for the second time. The pod is filled with information. The pod is filled with laughter. People enjoy his presence. The audience loves it. They get a few viral moments, which helps boost the pod. And they go their separate ways. Or it could go left very quickly. Dr. Umar comes to the pod. He sits on the couch. He has a problem with Ish because Ish probably feels like he little boyed him. He mentions where his school has gone. He starts to ask personal questions because Dr. Umar did ask a personal question the first time he got up there. I think he asked Ish, he's got a white wife, hasn't he? Or he likes snow bunnies, or something along those lines. So I don't put it past Ish to ask personal questions about Dr. Umar's love life as well, since it's fair game. And now Mark is on the couch, and they have opposing views. This could also go left for Mark and Dr. Umar. They're both from Philly, they both know the same women. So it can turn very petty, and before we know it, it could be a shouting match, which will be entertainment, but it won't be as good as the first episode because let's not lie to ourselves here. The first episode was very entertaining. We had viral moments from that episode, but also it was very informative as well. So hopefully this second episode does very, very well. Hopefully Flip stays at home. Hopefully Ice stays at home. Because we don't need those two. Oh, J1, please stay at home as well. We don't need these people. We need this to be as entertaining as possible. And while Flip is entertaining, I just don't want to hear him, to be honest. And J1, he hardly talks anyway, so him being gone, we won't notice. But hey, what do you guys think, man? Am I wrong in my assessment? Joe did say that he wants to make this a reality TV show, so I mean, them arguing and this being a total shit show will fill his pockets, but would it make for a great episode? No. But let me know what you guys think, man. Am I bugging? Am I going crazy? Am I thinking too much into this? I just want a perfect pod. I just want a perfect episode with Dr. Umar, because the first one was good. The first one was really good and it was entertaining. I just want the second one to be that as well. But it's your boy The Kitchen. Thank you for listening once again. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let me know what you guys want me to cover. And until next time, deuces.